Welcome back to this commentary playthrough of Trails in the Sky first chapter with Kelador. We got through our first day of the tournament, so we're going to go talk to everybody in Grand Cell again before checking in at the guild and seeing what kinds of jobs they have. We also got a key to the sewer, which I'm assuming we will get into tomorrow. So let's see how this goes. Congratulations on making it through the first round. Tomorrow's match will begin in the afternoon, so please make sure to be here on time. It's a bit unsettling to see a group of sky pirates beat the Royal Army. I would have liked to see them put up more of a fight. Yeah, well. Well, the Ravens lost too. Feels like every time I root for gets knocked out. So next time, root for the Sky Pirates. I wonder how today's matches went. Marsha. Yeah, totally. We couldn't see the face of the guy with the red mask, but wasn't his mouth handsome? Swoon. Plus, he looks super strong too. What a hunk.
This place is the best for shopping.
Oh dear. Participating in the Royal Tournament would be an honor for any soldier in Her Majesty's army. If I had the chance, I'd give it a shot. It seems the army has grounded the Arce at the landing port. So how could the Royal Guard show up in Zeiss or launch an attack on the capital? That is a good question. The tournament was so cool. I was so surprised. I actually jumped. I can't believe the sky pirates that kidnapped us are allowed to compete in the Royal Tournament. What could Duke Dunin be thinking? Sure, it may be good entertainment, but it doesn't sit right with me. I can't believe the sky pirates that kidnapped us.
We have delicious ice cream.
Welcome! We may not have a large variety of flavors, but each one is crafted with great care. Why not give one a try? Wow, those matches today were totally awesome. I'm so glad I came. This morning, I had a job near the Erbil Royal Via. As soon as the army guys around there found out I was a bracer, they started hassling me. So annoying. Just because those terrorists are pretending to be bracers doesn't mean they should take it out on us, right? Well, that's actually not why they're hassling you. They're hassling you so you don't figure out that it was them pretending to be you, being the terrorists, and uncovering the whole plot. Zin's such an easygoing guy. People love him in the embassy, too. His one weakness is that he's got a soft spot for women, even women he doesn't know. Emoji Cat is demanding pets.
Now then.
Non-stop, uninterrupted, in very specific ways. She is quite particular. Another lamentable day of nothing. Maybe things would be different if I got a job. I can tell my buddy's worrying about something again today. But just because your job gives you something to work on doesn't mean that something will be what you really want to do. This was my first time watching the Royal Tournament. It was so intense that honestly, it was a little scary. I think I'm out of cooking oil. Miss Kitty's delicious tea, golden rule number 2. Always use fresh, piping hot, boiling water. The water needs to have the proper amount of dissolved air to bring out the flavor profiles. For that, boil freshly drawn water and pour it directly into the pot. By the way, you want to ensure you don't overboil the water either.
Welcome.
My sister loves sweets but never gains weight. That's why there's no way she can be in charge of the tea sales. The red bandana guys lost, but I was cheering for them. The Ravens lost, as expected. But I don't know, is it just me, or did those kids seem kind of relieved?
Please take a look.
How about a Grand Cell tourist map? A perfect practical souvenir for your trip.
Hey, how you doing?
Huh. Looks like there's nothing new today. Still, I can't help but drop by and check if any new pieces came in. By the sounds of it, things in Ruin have been chaotic since their mayor's arrest. We didn't have any fish coming in for a while. Quite troublesome, that was.
This place is the best for shopping.
Watching the Royal Tournament matches is always so invigorating. Well, researchers have always been a bit eccentric, but still. Professor Alba, well, he's in a league of his own. Does that mean he plays baseball with Gina Davis and Madonna? They've truly outdone themselves with this collection. Take that sculpture over there, for instance. It likely dates back from before the Great Collapse. It has a similar feel to the interior of the tetracyclic towers, doesn't it? Imagination plays a significant role in archaeology, you know. Also, does that mean he's coached by Tom Hanks? I think Rosie O'Donnell was in that movie too. Make yourself comfortable, Emoji Cat. Those who survived the Great Collapse lived through a very dark period of history indeed. Endless wars, sickness, starvation. It wasn't until the Orbital Revolution that society really began to stabilize. Due to Royal Army airships coming and going, passenger flights are experiencing delays today as well. How frustrating. And now I have a cat pressed up against my side and showing her belly and demanding pettins. How dare I do anything else? The Army's patrol ships keep forcing their way into airfields all around the kingdom, causing all kinds of delays. Feels like they're constantly disrupting our day-to-day operations. Yes, they are. Unless it's like really an emergency, the military shouldn't be able to monopolize the airways like this. What if they're the ones creating the emergency? Do they get to monopolize them then? Let me try something. Well, we'll see. That may have been the emoji cat purr, which is kind of her standard state of being. The attitude of that female officer was absolutely ridiculous. Who the hell does she think she is? Not gonna lie, though, I was even more upset with our spineless chief. Attitude of that female officer makes my blood boil. Hello, spineless chief. We just had a patrol ship come into port instead of the Cecilia. I wonder if the Cecilia will even arrive today. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say nope. That patrol ship was recently delivered to Leyston Fortress. Why would they land here now? This must be serious. That ship. Did someone come from the fortress? Everybody came from the fortress. Ah, it's you. Oh, Sister Ellen. What are you doing here? Well, I went out on an errand and got lost. We can escort you back to the cathedral if you'd like. Oh, no, there's no need for that. A soldier just gave me directions, so I'll be fine now. Oh, okay, well, take care. Yes, thank you. I'm afraid I've always had a terrible sense of direction. I'm still not very familiar with Grencel yet. Is that so? Yeah. So within the Septian Church, there are actually two factions. There's the standard clergy and the hierarchy of the church, but there's also a group called the Gralsritter, and they're charged with obtaining artifacts and pieces of power and doing espionage and theft, basically. And I get the feeling that she is a part of the Gralsritter and here on some kind of operation that nobody's supposed to know about. Colonel Richard seems to be incredibly busy. He hasn't been seen outside the castle much ever since Her Majesty fell ill. Speaking of, I hear the intelligence divisions shifted their base of operations to inside the castle for the time being. And that doesn't worry you. That should absolutely worry you. That should worry everybody. Looks like the first round of the main tournament is over. I wonder how the Royal Capital Defense Force team did. Yeah, about that. I have bad news for you. Ms. Estelle and Mr. Joshua, welcome back. Come to think of it, you aren't the only bracers staying with us right now. Have you met them already? Matter of fact, we have.
I hope you enjoy your stay.
Oh, Estelle and Joshua. Oh, hey, Kurt. I'm glad to see we both managed to advance today. Karna told me you were strong, but seeing you in action was something else. We're still only junior bracers, you know. We have a lot to learn from you and everyone else in the tournament. I'm looking forward to going up against you two. Yeah, but you're definitely not. You're going to go up against Lawrence next round. And we're going to go up against the Capulas, who will be glad to lose. And Lawrence will kick your butt, and you'll be shocked. Normally, you can visit the castle's garden terrace. The cool breeze from Valeria Lake and the fresh scent of the garden are such a lovely combination. It's closed now, but I highly recommend it once it reopens. You know, the day I was given leave, I saw those Intelligent Division folks taking Royal Guard soldiers away. I heard that every guard who stayed at the castle got arrested. I wonder what happened to Lieutenant Julia Schwartz. Yeah. She had her own incident. Ugh, Dad's always so pouty if Mom doesn't indulge him. Being his daughter isn't easy, you know. Through the door, not to the side, running into the wall. My daughter must be exhausted. I'll help her prepare dinner tonight. Wow, every match day had me on the edge of my seat. Everyone should be by the front door at 10 a.m. sharp. Haha, I'd better make sure I let everybody know. Oh dear.
I don't believe Lieutenant Schwartz would do such a thing.
There you are. Sometimes the addresses are written in the messiest handwriting and I can barely read them. It's a real pain. Oh, even when he does come home, he barely talks to me. I heard the Fishing Guild has an entrance exam. I've decided to give it a try. Well, that'll be something in the next game. Because I think fishing is introduced as a side quest. Side quest, minigame, whatever, in second chapter. And so you get to fish, and that'll just be part of it. I need to hurry home and get started on dinner. The master is a very stern man, you know. But just between you and me, he's no match for Lady Katrina. I went to visit Her Majesty today, but wasn't allowed a meeting. There were times before when Her Majesty fell ill, but I don't ever recall being refused entry to visit her. It's quite worrisome. Her condition must be very severe. It's severely inconvenient. I went to the castle with Grandma for the first time in a long time. But I didn't get to see the princess. I'm bummed. The cathedral near here is normally a very popular tourist attraction. I've heard it's one of the oldest buildings belonging to the Septian Church in the entire kingdom. Right now, everyone's focused on the royal tournament, but it's usually a bit livelier around here. Professor Russell was a disciple of the genius who invented orbments, right? What would the Royal Guard want with a guy like that? Genius inventions? Weapons of mass destruction? An edge in the next war they'd want to instigate? Yes, he's a slacker, but maybe I'm partly to blame for indulging him so much. Fact is, we can't live like this forever. I've been telling myself I need to go look for a job, but I just keep putting it off.
It was the Royal Guard? Hey, welcome.
I heard the owner used to be part of a diplomatic envoy. That's why he's been to so many different countries, not just the Empire and the Republic, mind you. Northumbria, Hamel. You know, I used to travel to all sorts of countries for work back in the day. I made it a point to try the local cuisine wherever I went. The rice curry I serve here, learned it during one of those trips. The world of culinary culture runs deep. Remiferia, Tharbad, Messeldom,
It was the
whatever
Guards?
countries there are in the Far East that we haven't been introduced to yet. Niall just showed up out of the blue after being gone for a while. He's just that type of guy. One minute he's around and the next he's gone. Really? You don't say. Phew. These team matches are a real pain to photograph. Might be better if someone with more experience handled this. You don't say. Oh, it's you two. One of our reporters told me you two are participating in the Royal Tournament. When Niall heard, he damn near jumped out of his seat to try and get an interview with you. He just took off. Didn't you run into him? Nope. Mental note, do not talk to Niall. Also, avoid Dorothy.
It was the Royal Guards?
Did that. So these two. So are the terrorists the army's looking for actually the Royal Guard? I mean, sure, those guys can be kind of stiff and old-fashioned, but I never knew a single one of them to be bad. If you ask me, those special ops guys in yesterday's game seemed way more like villains. Yeah, you might be onto something there, my boy.
It was the Royal Guards?
As someone devoted to my faith, I wish my wife would tone down her shopping and live a more pious life. That said, she did pay for the entire trip. My wife's family is quite wealthy. For someone who married into the family, I often feel a bit awkward. Yeah. Having a powerful businesswoman as a wife isn't always easy. Well, also, get off your high horse, dude. Phew, I worked hard today. But now that I'm back in the capital, running my own department store, I don't have any fun shopping anymore. Aw, I wish I could go on another trip.
It was the Royal Guards?
Glass houses, stones. Please be careful. Colonel Richards is truly my dream man. He's handsome, brilliant, and absolutely perfect in every way. He had me smitten ever since he caught those sky pirates in Bose. So if you pull out your measuring tape, it says Mary Poppins when you hold it up next to him?
Welcome.
Looks like the first day of the Royal Tournament is over. I wonder how things turned out. Oh, Estelle and Joshua. How's it going? Want a drink with me? We're too young to drink, remember? Look at you, high and mighty. You saying me I can't drink. Ah. He's totally wasted. Ooh. Ha! The night has only just begun. Let's keep this party going. Olivier, you're so thin. Where does it all go? Food is the essence of life, nurturing the soul and sparking its flame. Truly, chefs are remarkable beings. Seriously? Who would have thought those sky pirates from Bose would show up and compete in the tournament? They've got skills, no doubt, and it makes things interesting, but is it really okay for them to compete while they're still in custody? Okay. Nope, nope, nope. This one. Ah, how delightful. I hope our grandchildren and their children can live in such a peaceful world. Not the way it's going. We were lucky enough to get tickets from the castle and went to see the match ourselves. My husband was so excited. He was like a little kid again. Okay, I'm having trouble remembering which ones I've done, which ones I haven't. Well, okay. I wonder what's going on with our dinner plans. You gotta keep your distance using the orbital gun for suppression and then close in for the kill. They were way too slow switching from offense to defense.
Oh, welcome.
The tournament's usually full of military folks, but it looks like we've got quite the variety this year. There's no telling who will win. I can't wait. Once the tournament kicks off, a lot of participants come by the shop. That's why I always make sure to restock before it starts. To think the royal guards are being hunted by the royal army. It's absurd. I can't imagine what could have happened. A true fishing enthusiast knows proper etiquette. That means respect the waters and mind your manners. If one of ours ever tossed trash into the lake, they'd be booted before the splash even faded. Not that I think any of our folks would ever do something like that. Yes, mind you matters. Honestly, half the fun of fishing is in the preparation. I think about what kind of lures to bring and visualize myself reeling in a big one. Oh, good for you. Tomorrow I'll be heading out to the lake to serve as a proctor for our entrance exam. Better get all my gear sorted now. No time to slack. Yeah, give Helmut a hard time.
Hey, welcome.
The Royal Tournament brought in customers, which is great and all, but most of them just come in asking for repairs or modifications. I'd rather be moving new stock. That's where the real money is. Being there for our customers, that's what matters most to me. I take full responsibility for repairing and maintaining the products we sell. And even if they didn't buy the products from us, I always try to help customers with their issues. All right then.
Want to take a look around?
It's always busy right before and after matches. It gets pretty quiet once a match starts. Okay, we're not going to be able to leave town. My boyfriend keeps staring at my face. Swoon. Oh no, it's making me blush. I couldn't help but be distracted by her loveliness during the matches. How can she be so enchanting? Such beauty should be a crime. Colonel Richard's popularity is skyrocketing among the citizens of Grancel. It's not hard to see why. He's handsome and he's quite accomplished too.
Welcome.
Ugh. If only I could get a bit of a raise. That dude in red was pretty incredible, huh? Each team that shows up looks stronger than the last. That Zin guy's chances really depend on his 3 teammates. Troy's opinions often seem to hit the nail on the head, even if they come out of nowhere. But this time, I don't know. If that one really strong guy has 3 other people with him, they'll be the strongest for sure, right?
Hey, welcome.
Welcome. How about a little something sweet after all that cheering at the tournament?
Hold on.
Okay. To the guild.
Let's check it out.
Hey, good work out there today. No matter who we face tomorrow, it'll be tough. That includes you guys. Just thinking about it gets my blood pumping. Hey, look who it is. First things first. Congrats on making it through the first match. Bet you didn't expect to go up against the Ravens in the arena of all places, huh? Well, no. Totally caught me off guard. But it seems like those dudes have changed a lot. Yeah, they might even follow Agate's lead and become bracers at this rate. Ugh, 1 Agate is already more than enough. They did their best, but you two really stole the show. I'd heard you were making a name for yourselves in Ruin, but you've come a lot further than I expected. You think so? Hearing that from you is going to make me blush. I'm looking forward to facing off against you two myself someday. You bet. We'll be looking forward to that day. Okay. All right. Ah, Estelle, Joshua. Congratulations on making it through the first round. Thanks. Wait, Elnan? How did you hear about that? Kurt and the others came by and filled me in already. So how do you feel about your chances? Good question. Only the toughest teams are still left in the tournament. That includes the senior bracer team as well, of course. But Joshua and Estelle explained the Sky Pirate and Special Ops teams. I see. I had heard about the Sky Pirates, but I didn't expect the leader of Special Ops to be such a formidable opponent. The regular soldiers seem tough enough, but their captain is on a whole nother level. He swings that huge blade like it's nothing, and moves as fast as a leopard. I could tell there was something different about him, but I had no idea he'd be that strong. Yeah, Elnan? Do you happen to know anything about Lieutenant Lawrence's background? Nothing concrete, I'm afraid. The Intelligence Division is a newly formed unit put together by Colonel Richard from people all across the different branches. I'd guess Lawrence was one of those recruits. That would make sense. Hey, Joshua? You seem pretty fixated on that guy. Is there something about him that's bothering you? No, it's just... he's clearly not an ordinary person. We might have to face him, so I'd like to know what he's capable of in advance. I see. That makes sense. It's not about that lieutenant, but I heard that the Royal Army's patrol ship arrived at the capital's landing port earlier this afternoon. It seems Captain Amalthea, Colonel Richard's adjutant, was on board. Now that's worth paying attention to. Captain Amalthea? That scheming fox lady? She's the one who blackmailed the professor using Tita as leverage. What a nasty piece of work. Apparently, she's been making the rounds in all 5 major cities. Her patrol ship is also causing significant delays for airliners. I swear, she just makes everything terrible. Making the rounds for all the major cities, huh? That seems a bit excessive if their only goal is to find the professor. We've got the local guild branches looking into it. I'll let you know if we find anything. For now, please concentrate on the tournament. Yep, that's the plan. Thank you. We'll take our leave now.
Please do tell. Great job.
We've asked all branches to look into Captain Amalthea's activities. For now, please concentrate on the Royal Tournament. Well then.
Finally, you're back. You know, it's impolite to keep people waiting, don't you?
Hey, Niall. That voice. It's been a while, Niall. Whoa, it's really you. What's up? Don't tell me you came all the way here just to see us. I sure did. I was covering the Royal Tournament, and people were talking about 2 young hotshot combatants. The more I looked into it, the more I knew it had to be you guys. I figured you were in the capital and decided to stake out your hotel until you decided to show up. Man, you're as sharp as ever. I'm really happy you came to see us and everything, but knowing you, Niall, this isn't just a friendly visit, is it? Oh, I bet he's on the hunt for another big scoop. Oh, come on now, guys. Have a little faith. Can't a handsome young guy come see his friends purely out of the goodness of his heart? I don't buy it. Handsome, young guy might be a bit of a stretch. Zip it, kid. Anyway, let's go. Dinner's on me. That was sudden. Not that I mind, but you're really going to treat us, right? I said it's on me, didn't I? There's a place near the office that I go to all the time. We'll grab a bite there. Oh, this place is so nice and cozy. It feels more like a cafe than a tavern, doesn't it? Yeah, I can smell coffee in the air. The owner runs this place as a hobby. He brews coffee using a siphon. It's an absolutely top-notch brew. The curry's made with authentic spices, too. I highly recommend it. Anyway, we can order food and coffee in a minute. Hold it right there. We've been running around all day in the tournament, and we're starving. Do you think we could start with dinner? We'd really appreciate it. You kids are a pain. Fine, Order whatever you want. Hell, order seconds for all I care. As long as I get my scoop, it's all I care about. I knew you wanted something. By the way, is Dorothy not with you today? Nah, I sent her off on a separate assignment. Anyway, enough chit-chat. Let's head inside. My mouth's on fire, but wow, that hit the spot. The tender meat, the fluffy potatoes, everything matched perfectly. And this coffee is absolutely delicious. I heard brewing good coffee with a siphon takes quite a bit of skill. You sure know a lot about fine dining when it's on somebody else's dime. Do you kids have any idea what journalists make these days? All right. I guess we owe you something. Let me guess. You're struggling to find a lead on a story, right? There's no shortage of leads, believe me. But it's all the same unreliable junk. Stuff about the Royal Guard's terrorist plot or Queen Alicia's health issues. Bottom line, what I need is fresh, unfiltered information. Something real, something not screened by the army. Dorothy told me a little about the kidnapping incident in Zeiss. I'll cut to the chase. How much dirt do you two have on Colonel Richard? Wow! You don't beat around the bush, do ya? The fact that you're even asking us means you already have your own suspicions. So there is something up with the Colonel. After all the buzz he got from the interview in our magazine, I didn't want to believe it. But it sounds like he's one step away from being a full-blown traitor. At this point, we're not certain if he's planning to betray Her Majesty directly. However, it's clear he's using Duke Doonan as a puppet to carry out his plans. Duke Doonan, huh? He's been playing king in the Queen's absence, doing whatever he pleases. What I want to know is why the army hasn't made a move. Yeah, about that? Hey, Joshua, do you think we can tell him? I think so. We also need as much information as we can get. Niall might be able to help us with that. Hey. So you guys really are sitting on something, aren't you? Just so you know. I highly doubt you'll even be allowed to publish what we're about to tell you. Better brace yourself. Damn, this sounds dangerous. Well, go on. Spit it out already. Oh. See? I told you to brace yourself. No way. Are you guys serious about this? Unfortunately, we are. From the airship hijacking to the fire at the orphanage, even the attack on the central factory. Every single one has involved members of the Intelligence Division's Special Ops. Not to mention that the top brass of the army have been blackmailed and General Morgan is under house arrest. To top it all off, Royal Guard is being framed as a terrorist group. All right, I get it. Damn it, there's no way I can publish that. Lately, the magazine's been under strict military censorship. I turn in a story like that and I'll get arrested for sure. Seriously? That's why I've been submitting these harmless articles about the Royal Tournament. Wait a minute. You're fighting the tournament, aren't you? There's something you're after. Well, yeah, kind of. It's related to our job, so we can't go into the details. Just think of it as us working to turn this whole situation around. I see.
All right, I've made up my mind. I can't help as a journalist, but I'll do what I can. I'll dig up stuff through my channels and see what I can figure out.
Thanks. That'd be a big help. We're going up against the Royal Army. This could get really dangerous. Are you sure you want to help us?
Please, this is my fight too, you know. I'm not just gonna sit back and watch the pen lose to the sword.
Niall. Understood. We'll be counting on you.
Yeah, just leave it to me. So, what exactly is it that you want me to find out?
Let's see. We could probably start with the army's movements, and then whether all of the Royal Guard have been captured or not. Oh, and where General Morgan is
Got
being
it.
held.
I was curious about that too. Okay, anything else you want me to look into?
Would it be possible to look into the backgrounds of the Intelligence Division personnel? What?
Their backgrounds.
Specifically, some of the key figures. Colonel Richard, Captain Amalthea, and Lieutenant Lawrence. If we're going to confront them, I'd like to know more about their
Know
pasts.
your enemy, know yourself, and you'll never be in danger, huh?
Yeah, and not just the colonel. I'd really like to know more about that lieutenant, too. Like Joshua said, we might end up facing him tomorrow or the next day. Niall, could we ask you to help us with that?
I got a few connections in the army. As long as it's not classified, I might be able to get some basic profiles. Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Thanks. That'd be great. We appreciate it.
Don't mention it. But in return, if you win the tournament and get into Grancel Castle, you better have some juicy stories for me.
I knew you'd say that. It's a deal, as long as it's nothing too sensitive. After parting ways with Niall, Estelle and Joshua returned to the hotel. The next morning, looks like we're all here. Shall we head out? Like yesterday, matches start in the afternoon, so we have some free time this morning. Might be a good idea to visit the shops or buy new equipment. Oh, we could also warm up by fighting some monsters. Oh, I know the perfect place. Estelle explained the sewer key received from the Ravens. Interesting. If there are some tough monsters out there, it could make for great training. So, there's an ancient sewer hidden beneath this beautiful city. The romance and thrill of adventure, does it not set the heart ablaze? If we have time, we should go check it out before the tournament. They said the entrance to the sewers is on the outskirts of the residential area in the West Block.
I sure drank up a storm last night. You've got some wild stories, buddy. Sharing fine wine and discussing beautiful ladies. A brilliant experience indeed.
So they're drinking buddies now, huh?
It's nice that they had fun.
Did you sleep well last night? Today is the semifinals, right? Please stay safe and best of luck.
I hope you enjoy your stay.
And absolutely everybody. Okay. The area in front of the castle gates sort of looks like a plaza, doesn't it? During the birthday festival, you can usually see Her Majesty from there. I wonder if they'll even go ahead with the festival at this rate, though. Even among us civil servants, there's still a lot of sympathy for the Royal Guard. I mean, during the attack, they were due to be conducting drills near the Erbo Royal Via. With an alibi like that, I can't imagine Her Majesty demanding their arrest.
Now then.
Let's go and check out the Bracer Guild. Good morning, everyone. Just a heads up, I've added a new request for you. Check it when you can, okay? Of course. By the way, is your equipment good to go? Moving forward, you'll be facing increasingly tough opponents. Do your best out there.
Let's take a look.
Our son got lost while sightseeing the royal capital. Okay, I didn't mean to
Let's take
do
a
that. In the sewers. Okay. 8 BP, 5 BP.
Let's begin.
Good stuff.
I'm here to support you.
Well then, time to get fired up for another day. Okay, time to go crush it at work and in the tournament today. Hopefully, the pirates are still weak to confuse, but they may not be because no longer under a spell.
Welcome.
Be cautious.
I know who gives eggs. Does anybody give monster horns? No. That is annoying. Okay, we've got several more things. Let's see if we can get some monster eggs here before we go down into the sewers. And my voice is kind of done with all the reading. So we'll do the
I'll be your opponent.
There!
rounds in the city another day.
Play the next number.
Ready and rock the defense! Come at me!
For your troubles. No need to go easy. Don't let off. Keep pushing.
There! Let's get him!
Yes.
Ready and that went better than I thought.
Not bad, Estelle. Ranged attack. How interesting.
We'll end this in no time.
Yeah! Let's do it together! Your defense! There! Stun! Yeah! There!
We're not done yet.
Yeah! Right the defense! Yeah!
Next.
Yeah! Yeah! Stun! There!
Yep.
That went better than I thought.
Seed.
Nice one, Estelle.
Don't want a seed. I want an egg.
Ranged attack.
I want
How
several
interesting.
eggs. Thank you, Matt.
Such a lively audience.
We'll end this in no time.
Let's do it together. Let's focus.
For your troubles.
Let's go!
Sure.
No use.
Bonk.
It's my turn. Let's wrap this up, Joshua.
How did you miss? Olivier, how did you miss?
Gotcha! It flinched! There! Faster! All yours, Sin.
Keep going!
Wow.
All
Okay.
right, all done.
Well, we'll stop there and we'll pick it up next time and we will talk to more people. I'm going to fight these birds first, try to get some more eggs. Before going down into the sewers and seeing what we can get on that front.
Stealth.
Let's get him!
Anytime.
Can we smash everybody?
Let's do this!
Yes, we can.
Let's speed it up! How's this?
No need to.
Ha! Hard break! That went better than I thought.
Not bad, Estelle.
Nope, still no eggs. I need a row for that. Well, I have a couple things I need to get here, don't I? That's kind of annoying. I need some Century Old Liquor, but I can buy that at the mart. All right. See you next time.